Scale this appropriately. This still looks fine, and yeah, you get this like weird music for a little bit, and then everything's just countdown timers. I will say this much. I've been debating whether or not this would like end or begin the 38 1cc day that I have coming up, because I was kind of scrounging for that because I had some rules about that. For example, I know I for sure want to have all the games be playable through one single emulator. So that takes out Wolf MAME. Like everything I run is an original MAME. Eliminating Wolf MAME means I can't play Batman Forever. And I also want to eliminate M2, which means no Virtua Fighter 1, Virtua Fighter 2, or Sonic the Fighters. Like, you can run Virtua Fighter in MAME, but it's pretty awful, those that remember. And also no Dimble, so no CVS 1, no CVS 2, no, yeah, that's, unfortunately that reference is lost on me, EA, and I apologize. So let's see, I said like, no CVS 1 or 2, no Marvel 2, no Project Justice. There's a handful of others. No WWF Royal Rumble, which I actually enjoyed that 1cc. That 1cc was super fun. This game played with friends is amazing though. Like, it's so fast and just really, really ridiculous to get into. The idea here though is that like everybody just free rolls everything, and I think the idea is that since you're playing it yourself, you always get first place, so it's just a matter of waiting out the timer. And the reason I guess the reason it's considered a 1cc technically on a technicality is because there's no game over screen. There's no, you don't fail and like have to continue or whatever because you didn't reach a certain point limit. That said, I personally think this game, one player anyway, is not very good. It's like trying to play Windjammer solo. Like, I think it's just completely pointless to do that. Just games that, to me, don't really have a whole lot to offer outside of their two-player mode. Music's super chill, though. Let's go, while I'm waiting on this, let's go ahead and pull that Cool Riders run up. So the thing about Cool Riders is I'm a bit apprehensive about trying something like that because, and this is a me thing, I don't have a good history with racing games that have like just basic like brake and acceleration mechanics. I know that's like every racing game literally, but still, the way I'm trying to explain it is that I don't do very well with the physics of that kind of thing. I'll give you an example. I tried to do runs on Overtop for, I think I spent like a stream on that, and it's supposed to be a fairly easy 1cc, but I just could not grasp the concept of how exactly I was supposed to control that game. The idea is you turn into big shortcuts and they help you win. Like, you're supposed to place first place or else you can't, or it's not a clear specifically. But the reason they're so hard to get is because you have to brake at certain times, and it's just one of those things that takes practice. And it became one of those that, like, the more I put effort into it, I felt like the worse I was getting. Whether or not that's accurate, you know. But I think it's one of those things where I may want someone to show me like maybe like a hands-on kind of thing. But I mean, it's the internet age and it's arcade games, so the odds of that happening are basically null and void. Just thoughts though. 22 after 5 frames, let's go. If for some reason this fails the first time, I'm calling it a complete fluke. Like, I'll be like, hey OFP, guess what, you can lose this, and it'll be really funny. I always love the image of him just like humping that huge fucking hoagie before he steps up to the lane. Well, for me, for Overtop, it's not that much of a concern to me. It could be just a case of me needing to watch a stream where someone has their controls set up. To this day, I wish Double did that, but Double's one of those guys that just uploads the file directly from MAME to his YouTube channel. Like, he doesn't stream his stuff. He just does offline recording and then utilizes MAME to get the AVI. And the AVI just goes directly onto YouTube, and there's no layout like what I have here. There's none of that. It's just game footage. Hit or miss. Got a spare all by himself. So proud. Much proud. This needs to go. I'm gonna leave a ring. I'm not sure Discord history would help, though. I haven't reached out to anybody specifically about it. I only remember mentioning it today, and that's because it came up as a topic of discussion when we were talking about Cool Riders. Cool Riders fascinates me just because it's a horse racing game, but as I've discovered now that I've gotten a chance to look at it, it is also a dual monitor game, so I had to like change my layout to be able to play it, and I'm generally not feeling that kind of stuff these days. But there's a reason I haven't played X-Men 6-player in quite some time, you know? I know it'll definitely be a thing once I start playing Rasen 3. What is it called? Warrior's Blade, I think. Alright, so unless he gets the spare, this is the last frame. Nope, that'll finish it up. Oh my gosh. Show me that terrible score. It's pretty bad. I'm terrible at bowling, even I know I could do better than that. First place though, everybody else sucked more. Yeah, on a technicality that counts, but I could also see why it wouldn't.